If you've been trying to heal in isolation, if you've been Googling, watching videos, and going through this all on your own, there's something you're missing. And it's not another protocol. It's people. By the end of this video, you'll understand why community isn't just supportive, it's biological medicine, and why healing becomes more likely when you do it with someone else. Hi, and welcome to the PCS Resilience Collective. My name is David Brimacombe, and after having 7 concussions over 20 years, I learned a lot about community, about the need to heal with someone else. Understand this, I tried to do it alone. I didn't want to burden people. I didn't want to be another stress in someone's life. But what I found out was that actually created chronic stress in me. In this video, I'll tell you why a community of supportive individuals is not only a nice to have, it's a need to have in your recovery journey. Here's what most people don't realize. When your nervous system is desensitized, when your nervous system is dysregulated, it's constantly looking at the world. Is it a threat? Is it safe? And safety isn't just physical, it's social as well. Now, I've spent a lot of time on various social media boards talking about concussions with other people. What I've found is a lot of these social media boards have a lot of negativity. People are struggling, and I get that. It is a difficult phase of your life. But they're struggling, and then that impacts everyone else. Constantly ruminating on their symptoms, constantly talking about how this has been 5 years, 10 years, 15 years plus, is not going to help you. It's not going to help you listen to someone drone on about how their life is terrible. They're never going to recover. They're just bringing you down with them. What you need is you need a supportive community. You need a group of people who are walking down the same path as you, but they're also looking at the future as a possibility for change, as a possibility to heal, not as a negative, I will never be the person I used to be, okay? And again, this is not easy to hear. And again, for a lot of you, you go on these social media boards and they do provide some support, but a lot of times they're providing a lot of ill as well. They're bringing you down to that level. Now, one of the biggest things I learned about over my recovery process was the reticular activating system. And the power of the reticular activating system is that it allows you to perceive your world differently depending on what environment you put yourself in. Now, if you are in an environment where people are constantly talking about how they haven't recovered, nothing has worked, they feel terrible, this is not going to change, and they poo-poo anyone who says, this might work for you, this is a great alternative. Now, what do you think happens to you? Those symptoms that you feel become far more extreme. They become far more intense and more frequent because that's the environment that you're putting yourself in. You're telling your brain, this is what I want to notice. I want to notice what these people are noticing, what they're mentioning. That doesn't have to be the case. Your perception is your reality. Now, if I were to go in an environment, a community of people who are like me, who are very positive and uplifting, who see the world not as a place that is always static, as a malleable place that you have control in your future, as hard as it might seem, you are a change agent in your recovery. Again, this might seem crazy. It's been 20 years. For me, again, it was 20 years of recovery. The first 10 years, I was miserable. I did not think I had any hope in recovering. I thought this was the person I was going to die as, and probably die sooner than I'd like. That's morbid, I get it, but that's the truth. So I needed to have that perception change. I needed to change that conscious thought. I needed to change my environment and the people I was surrounding myself with. Because if I was around negativity, that negativity seeped into my subconscious and it told my brain that that is what I want to see. I want to see more symptoms, and those symptoms are a sign I am broken, that I will not recover. It's just affirming that belief. When I decided to take my healing seriously, when I decided to surround myself with other people, watch channels, go and actually seek out help of people who have walked this path, walked the recovery path before me, I started to see small wins. I started to see small progress. Those symptoms that I had were no longer these problems that couldn't be overcome. They were not puzzles. Puzzles you can solve. You just need to find the right piece in the right position, shift it around, and everything is fine and dandy. This is the great thing about the brain, about neuroplasticity, is the fact that they found that even those who are in their later years, their 70s and 80s, still have the ability to rewire their mind. You just need to know how to do it. You just need to believe in a path. Now, belief isn't just simply hoping. Belief comes from small victories, from small steps. But those small steps occur when you surround yourself with people who show you the way. Now, I want to plug my program here. I've started something called the PCS Resilience Collective. Now, in this program, my main goal is to create a common place for people who are suffering, who have tried any and everything, and want to work with myself and others who are like-minded. And one of the best parts of this program is that we have a community where we talk about small wins. We talk about protocols that work. We guide each other to the end of our recovery. Because, like I mentioned before, if you surround yourself with people of like-minded, positive, outgoing, people who tell you that, yes, it is going to be hard, but recovery is possible, guess what? It increases the chances that you will follow them as well. So, if you want to look below in the description, I have all the links, the information to the waitlist for my PCS Resilience Collective. And again, it's not just techniques to help you when your symptoms flare. It is a whole lifestyle modification system. So again, if you're interested in joining the waitlist, please find the link below. I'd love to work with you. This is becoming a growing passion of mine. It is something I didn't think was going to be possible 10 years ago. But now that it is, I want to share all those insights, those lifestyle changes that I made that were hugely impactful and got me to the place where I feel like the best version of myself right now. Again, thank you for sticking around for the whole video. I appreciate your support. I appreciate the fact that you believe in a path that is greater than what you see right now. Because it is possible. Your brain is not broken. You are going to become a better version of yourself. It just takes time. Until next time, we will see you later.